Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The UAN and its work are guided by the purposes and principles contained in its founding charter. The UAN is a manifestation of the profound connection amongst indigenous peoples across the world, including African, Andean, American, European, Caribbean, Oceanic, and Asian regions, rooted in shared wisdom, sustainable practices, and deep reverence for the earth. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. Our governance structure is council-based without territorial claims, led by a collective leadership through our General Secretariat. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. While the UAN represents numerous indigenous cultures, the United States of KAILASA serves as the first indigenous nation specifically for Hindus. KAILASA's mission is focused on the revival of the ancient enlightened Sanatana Hindu civilization, with a formal governance structure including a head of state, ministers, and ambassadors. Under the leadership of SPH, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivoham, KAILASA has achieved recognition as a sovereign subject of international law, possessing distinctive attributes of juridical statehood. The United States of KAILASA is the main sponsor of the proposed UAN headquarters. This initiative would bring forth an estimated $100 million in revenue for the host country through summits, conferences, tourism, and development projects. The proposed UAN headquarters would represent the world's indigenous nations and peoples through its architectural design. It would blend the best of all worlds, featuring top modern architecture, the highest green building standards, and ancient Vastu architectural principles. This headquarters would serve as a central hub for indigenous diplomacy, cultural preservation, and collaborative efforts towards sustainable development and global peace. Through this initiative, we aim to create a dignified platform for indigenous leadership rooted in ancestral wisdom, cultural legitimacy, and collaborative innovation, enhancing global dialogue and regional stability. The establishment of the UAN headquarters would position a host country at the forefront of a global movement promoting indigenous wisdom while creating significant economic opportunities for the nation and its people. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The UAN and its work are guided by the purposes and principles contained in its founding charter. The UAN is a manifestation of the profound connection amongst indigenous peoples across the world, including African, Andean, American, European, Caribbean, Oceanic, and Asian regions, rooted in shared wisdom, sustainable practices, and deep reverence for the earth. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. Our governance structure is council-based without territorial claims, led by a collective leadership through our General Secretariat. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas.
Nithyanandam Paramashivoham Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvaditam Gaganasudisham Prattamasyadiraksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Tadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyananda, all of you, after this beautiful, powerful revelations by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramahansa. Now, with this, as we have limited time for today's, so we'll be directly jumping on to the power manifestation. So let's get ready to enter into the power manifestation. We'll be manifesting the power of third eye. So requesting all of you to cover your eyes now. You can cover your eyes with a blindfold and get ready. We'll be projecting an image on your screen through the power of third eye. See what is being revealed to you. You can close your eye. Sit with an intention to be in oneness with Paramashiva. Rest everything is a delusion, whether it is your stress, your anger, your fear, your worries. The moment you sit with your intention to be in oneness with Paramashiva, everything loses power over you. And the bliss overflows through you. The more you are in restful awareness, the more peaceful you are. Any irritation, agitation, anger, fear does not bother you.
Remember Swamiji in your Anand Gandha. Bring your attention to the Anand Gandha region between the heart center and the navel center. Drop all your identities and declare that you are Nithyananda Paramashivoham. That is your real identity. And let's start chanting the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Keep chanting the Mahavakya and keep your eyes closed. The image is now being projected on the screen. Let's begin this manifestation.
Ananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham 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 Om Nithyananda.
Yes, now slowly, very slowly, you can remove your eye band. Slowly, you can open your eyes. Let the light fall on your eyes. Yes, you can remove your eye bands. All right. So let's start sharing what Swamiji revealed to you. Understand, whenever you sit with eyes closed, just forget everything. Nothing else matters other than being in oneness with Paramashiva.
So, Harrelin Samson is sharing a vision of a peacock and a tree. Okay. Thank you
for sharing.
Thank you for sharing.
So just waiting for a few more sharings. Then we'll reveal the image once again on your screen. Actually, I shared singing with the master. Thank you.
Prema Tavasi is sharing. See seashore, people hanging out in beach. Thank you for sharing, Ma.
And when I share vision of Kolhapuri people being thrown at me. Okay. All right. So let's begin. Reveal the image once again on your screen. So yes, this is the image.
So Harleen had shared a vision of a peacock and a tree. So we don't see a tree or a peacock, at least not anywhere nearby in this image. But we need to play with the third eye more. And when we play more, we will find out how Paramashiva will be leading us to the next layers of truth. So, for example, when Swamiji had shared in around in a very earlier satsang about how Bidadi banyan tree was discovered, Swamiji around 2003 he had a vision of the Bidadi banyan tree, and he explained how it looks and everything to the disciples. And then it was completely very vivid description. But then they asked, okay, Swamiji, why don't you tell us where exactly it is? You're telling us how to go there, which road to take, what is the nearby location, everything you're telling, but you're not telling us the exact location. Then Swamiji told that this is how the third eye was revealing. So the third eye will see not only in present time, it can see past, it can see future, and all of it will be superimposed. In that, when you play more with the third eye, with Paramashiva, Paramashiva will reveal more and more to you. As Swamiji always tells, even in today's satsang, Swamiji was telling that he wrote the script when he was in Kailasa. When he came down, he left the script in Kailasa. And he is enacting his part. So likewise, Paramashiva will reveal to you what needs to be revealed through your third eye. So don't judge or don't think it is not happening, it is half manifesting, or don't worry about any of that. Drop the seriousness and play with the powers. You will be able to manifest more depth and more layers. So it's a multi-layered revelation with Paramashiva does. So thank you for sharing, Ma. And then same Matthew Aya has shared, singing with the master. Maybe that might be a vision when in future you will be able to be around Swamiji in a beach perhaps and enjoy his presence. Thank you for sharing, Aya.
Premada shares seashore, people hanging out in the beach. So this is definitely a beach. You can see the starfish. There are some shells, and maybe it's a decoration. And you can see a vast ocean. So yes, definitely a sea and seashore. Yes, thank you. So with this, let's enter into the second round of power manifestation. So once again,
yes, and also Ma Anu Menon has shared vision of Swamiji's Kolhapuri chappals being thrown at me. So maybe, when we go to the beach, people wear chappals. So that visualization is coming in a certain way. Paramashiva is revealing in a certain way. Third eye is revealing in a certain way. So as we play more and more with the third eye and with Paramashiva, we will see more and more deeper layers of manifestation and revelation. So thank you for sharing, Ma.
yes. So with this, let's enter into the second round. We'll be requesting all of you to quickly cover your eyes. This is going to be the last round for the day. So let's give our full intention, full intensity, declaration to sit and manifest the powers of third eye. Please cover your eyes now. and let's get ready.
Bring your attention to the Anandagandha region. Remember Swamiji in your Anandagandha. Understand all your failures, all your past, all your ups and downs in your life is not you. You might have had failures in life, but you are not failure. Failures might have been a part of your life, just as success has been a part of your life, but you are neither of them. Drop all your ideas, all your worries, all your anxieties. Understand your real identity is Bhagwan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Any other identity is delusion, so just drop it. Now start chanting the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Now bring your attention to the third eye and look through the third eye. Let's begin.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
So now, please relax and open your eye bands. Very slowly, open your eyes. And let's start sharing what was revealed by Paramashiva. What was revealed by Swamiji through your third eye.
Yes, my relationship had to reboot laptop. My third eye sees
Flowers, lotus flowers, and Swamiji.
Yes, thank you. You were sharing?
Thank you for sharing, ma.
And so please go ahead and start sharing your revelations. We are about at the end of today's day of Paramashivoham. So today's whole day was on the Sakti Spurana, Atma Spurana, on flowering of the Atman, where Swamiji revealed the Koshas, all the 5 Koshas that we have. Well, meanwhile, we have more sharings. Ma Nithyananda, she says umbrella, pencil, tea, and 2 persons. Thank you, Ma, for sharing.
Manistra Gunya has shared Swamiji shows Shiva, but black like mahogany and all dark. Thank you for sharing, ma.
It's Matthew shares no image, great mantra with Guru, feeling great, really singing is great. Yes, thank you. Thank you for sharing. So let's bring back the image.
So this is a very nice hut and fully covered with grass and some flowers, a stone paved stairway to the door of the house, and a bench is there, and really beautiful. Looks like a house with a stoned house with windows with made of stone in circular fashion. So let's see. Yes. So Ma Harilin had seen flowers and Swamiji. So flowers are definitely there. So thank you for sharing, Ma. You got one aspect completely on spot.
It's Manitya says umbrella, pencil. So the whole house is having a umbrella kind of structure, which is filled with the grasses. Even so, a little pinch of things which you have seen. It's thank you ma'am, for sharing.
And also inside the house, we can definitely have these items: umbrella, pencil, tea, and people, obviously. Yes. Manistra Gunya has shared. Swamiji showed black like mahogany and all dark. So yes, the wood is definitely there. Wooden bench is there, and also the house is having wooden door. So that wood aspect is there. Thank you for sharing, ma.
Matthew, thank you for sharing your feeling of the great singing that is great and the great mantra with the Guru. And I'm always, I have Mahalya shares. I have always to live in a house like that. I'm happy with the house. I live in the house. Okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing, all of you. So with this, we have come to the conclusion of today's day of Paramashivoham. Once again, as Swamiji reveals, being when the Atman flowers, Atma Spurana happens, you reach the space of the restful awareness, that Nirvikal Samadhi. Again and again, bring back yourself to manifest and radiate the state, space, powers, and being of Paramashiva. Nothing else matters, just to be in oneness with Paramashiva. Rest everything is delusion. So with this, let's bring our hands in our Mudra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat सर्वं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु. ओम नित्यानंदम